Hello everyone. Welcome to the History Channel with Deep Sight. I'm your host Stardust. Today we are going to talk about something you may have heard of but a historical story that I don't know much about. That was Marco Polo's journey to China. Marco Polo was a famous Italian traveler. From the end of the 13th century to the beginning of the 14th century, following his father and uncle from Venice, passing through Central Asia, West Asia, and South Asia to reach China, became the first person to record Chinese cultural geography in detail. Political economy of Westerners. He stayed in China for 17 years. During this period, he once served as the envoy of Emperor Kublai Khan of the Yuan dynasty, traveled to various places in China. We even visited places like Myanmar, India, and Indonesia. After he returned to Venice, he wrote a book about his experiences. It's called Marco Polo's Travels. This book, for Westerners to understand China and the Eastern world, played an important role. But you know what? Marco Polo's journey to China. In fact, it was not his own choice, but an unexpected adventure. It turns out that Marco Polo's father and uncle, that is, Niccolo and Mafdi, they are a pair of businessmen and explorers. They first arrived in China in 1260, welcomed by Kublai Khan, appointed as his envoy, responsible for diplomatic dealings with the Pope and European kings. They returned to Venice in 1269, brought back a letter from Kublai Khan, asked the Pope to send 100 missionaries and a large number of craftsmen to China to help spread Christianity. They also brought back some precious Chinese goods, such as silk, porcelain, spices, etc. It aroused surprise and greed among Europeans. In fact, Marco Polo was only 15 years old at the time. He wanted to follow his father and uncle to China, but his father refused his request. Think he is too young, unable to bear the hardships and dangers of the journey. His father and uncle set out again in 1271. This time they brought with them 2 priests and a large number of gifts from Europe, prepared to fulfill Kublai Khan's request. However, they had just set out not long ago. I encountered an unexpected situation. That was the death of Pope Gregory X. This caused great problems for their mission, because they don't know. Will the new pope support their actions? Do not know either. Will Kublai lose trust in them? They decided to stay in Armenia for the time being, awaiting the appointment and instructions of the new pope. Just at this time, Marco Polo got this valuable information. He learned the whereabouts of his father and uncle, then secretly set out from Venice, chasing all the way through the starry night. Finally met them in Armenia. His father and uncle were surprised at first, very angry too. But I saw his passion and bravery and forgave him, and agreed to let him follow them onward. They were approved by the new pope in 1272, began to continue their journey. After 3 years of hard work, they finally arrived in China in 1275. Received a warm welcome from Emperor Kublai Khan of the Yuan dynasty. Marco Polo was young, smart and diligent, won the appreciation of Kublai Khan, appointed as his messenger, and began his journey to China. This is the real reason for Marco Polo's journey to China. A chance. Make him history. One of the greatest travelers. It also allows us to pass through his books. Let the Western world learn about a mysterious and glorious Eastern civilization. If you want to know the development process and results of his trip to China, And what wonderful things and people he saw. Please pay attention to our channel. We will continue to tell you this wonderful story. Thank you for watching. We will take you to have a deep understanding of the history, culture, and art of the world. Please like, comment, share and subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye.